A very warm welcome to Smell the Coffee. It's a beautiful Thursday morning. It's quarter to Friday and we couldn't be more excited. Man, it was raining last night. It was drizzling this morning. Why is it raining?
In winter.
In winter. Is it going to get colder? Is it going to get warmer? I don't know. Is this winter saying goodbye, or is it now
Should we prepare
officially
ourselves?
saying,
Yes.
hello, I am back? I don't know.
I know, right? But I thought it was going to be very cold in the morning, so I put on like my heaviest jacket because I was like, it rained last night and it also rained in the morning, so it's probably going to be very cold. But today didn't feel as cold. But it's still early in the morning. We'll see how the day progresses. But yeah, I'm actually just excited that it's a Thursday. One more day before payday. I just want to know, hey?
Yeah.
Are you performing CPR on the toothpaste?
Why?
Are we inching on to payday, or you are just fine? Like some people, they seem to be, navigating finances. Throughout the month, they are just fine. There's not a struggle period. And then there are those, the week before payday, it starts with squeezing the toothpaste. It starts with only eating bread, sugar water, So I just want to know, are we inching on to payday, or some of us are doing well?
We are doing well, Shem. We are always positive. We speak positivity
into
I don't know about you, but I'm doing so well.
I'm doing well. No, for real. Today I found myself, performing CPR on my toothpaste, and then I was just like, I need to talk about this. But it's not because I am broke or anything. I went to my mom's this whole week.
Does anyone ever admit they're broke?
Exactly. Do you guys ever admit when you're broke?
Well, I mean, for me, you just see it in my behavior.
Nee.
Yeah, you'll know, Hungal is suffering. Hungal, she's struggling, yo.
Yeah, so I actually went with all my cosmetics. So when I came back, I forgot some stuffs, and then I was checking through, and I'm like, oh my word, I don't have toothpaste. So it's just part of adulting, right?
Yeah.
Managing your time, managing your finances. I think most of us can really make it to payday, but I might be wrong. You guys can correct me in the comment section. I think the issue is that people, you just prioritize spending on the wrong things.
We just don't have money, to be honest. There is no money, and unfortunately it's just,
it is what it is.
It is what it is. It's the way it is. Like, we don't have money, and we get the money, but it comes in and goes out.
It never stays in the bank account.
Yes, it never stays. So those are our problems. That's what we are currently struggling with. Yeah.
No, but I have to say, there were some months where I was just like, I don't know how I'm gonna get to work. Where you are just like, yo, I'm down to my last $200. You're just like, how is this gonna last me a full week and a half or so?
Yeah.
So we've been there, and sometimes not even that you're mismanaging your money or your finances. It's just an unexpected bill or bills pop up, or you have to help somebody, a family member, and it's an emergency, and then you are left, dry.
But also, I think what I would say is that when it comes to helping others, don't overextend yourself where you don't have now anything.
I used to do that a lot.
Yeah. Now you're giving 5,000 to your cousin who needs to pay school fees, but 5,000 is all you earn. So now you don't have anything. But also just prioritize yourself. Think about yourself. And there's nothing wrong with only helping where you can. You're also not a bad person if you're unable to help. Sometimes you just don't have money, and
it is what it is.
It's just what it is.
Somebody said, I think it's one of those life coaches, I just can't remember who it is, but she said that, the concept of your cup filleth over. So you gotta fill yourself, and only the thing that falls over from you after you've filled yourself is what you give to other people. But you have to first fill yourself first before you give to someone. So whatever is, falling over is what you give. And I think that's an interesting concept to take a look at. Yeah. But nonetheless, I'm quite excited for the weekend. My work husband and I are going for a movie.
Oh, wow, nice. Who's your work husband?
We're not gonna reveal those, yeah.
Oh,
But you
okay.
must have a work husband, guys. It's,
No,
it's
no,
needed.
no, no, no.
It's
There will
needed.
be no work husband under my regime. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But nonetheless, we will be right back with our top stories. We will be talking about DJ Somebody, and may his soul continue to rest in peace after the break.
Now, starting us off in our top stories, French President Emmanuel Macron and his wife Brigitte filed a defamation lawsuit in the U.S. on Wednesday against right-wing influencer and podcaster Candace Owens, centered on her claim that France's First Lady is male. The Macron said in a complaint filed in a Delaware Superior Court that Owens has waged a lie-filled campaign of global humiliation to promote her podcast and expand her frenzied fan base. These lies included that Brigitte Macron, who's 72, was born under the name Jean-Michel Trogneau, the actual name of her older brother, the Macrons said. Now, Owens has dissected their appearance, their marriage, their friends, their family, and their personal history, twisting it all into a grotesque narrative designed to inflame and degrade, the complaint said. Candace Owens has always been problematic, I have to say. This is not the first time that I think someone has come for her. I do stand to be corrected. But yeah, I didn't even know that she had a whole campaign against the French president's wife.
I saw that on TikTok many
it started January or so,
ago.
Yeah. I didn't even know who Brigitte. I knew them, but I didn't, know of their personal lives. I just knew that's the French president's wife. And then she started this whole campaign, and people were watching it. I don't think I was as interested, I have to say. But yeah, they're coming out and saying, no, you can't be doing that.
No, really, you can't be doing that. It's just not right. I mean, these things are really hurtful and they really get to a person.
Exactly.
When you say these things about people you know nothing about on social media, other people will believe them.
Exactly.
Whether they are true or false, there is somebody out there who's going to believe that. That you have damaged the other person's reputation is just not a nice thing to do to anyone. I will never support anyone who goes on social media to, just bully other people. But nonetheless, moving over to our next story. So there was drama in South Africa. As you know, DJ Somebody passed on, and so there has been progress in his murder case. Now that's Kenny Kunene that you see. He's a member of the Patriotic Alliance, and he is also the Johannesburg MMC for Transport. Now his leader, Gayton McKenzie, recently suspended him because he was found at the house of one of the suspects who killed, or who they are alleging that killed DJ Somebody. So in a live broadcast on Tuesday, McKenzie addressed this controversy surrounding Kunene, who was found at the Sandton home of Katiso, TK Molefe, when the police arrived to arrest him in the connection with the 2022 murder of popular musician Oupa John Sefako, popularly known as DJ Somebody. Now, the raid marked a major breakthrough in the investigation into the assassination of the beloved Amapiano star, who was killed in a hail of bullets during a drive-by shooting in Woodmead, Johannesburg on the 20th of November 2022. Alongside Sefoka, his driver Sibusiso Mokoena and bodyguard Sandile Yeza were also killed, while another person was injured. Now, Kunene claimed He was at Molefe's house to accompany a young journalist from his online news platform, Africa News Global, for an interview arranged through a contact named Jabu. They sent him a location of the pin house that they were supposed to have met. He said it's his first time at the house. He has never been to the house, and this is now what Mackenzie was explaining in the live broadcast. When the police arrived, they questioned Kunene, checked his phone, and allowed him to leave after confirming he had no prior connection to Molefe. Speak about being found at the wrong time in the wrong place.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I'm putting
no, it's not alleged that he was found there. He was found there.
Yeah. I'm just saying allegedly at wrong time, wrong place. I don't know, guys.
So he was found there, but he's saying
and he's claiming that
no, I was only there because they sent me a location. I was just accompanying a journalist who works for me to go and do this interview.
Yeah, to go and do this story, yes.
Yes,
I get it. I get the whole concept of the protection element of it. I do get that. At the same time, you know, is it a cover-up or is it not? I'm always playing devil's advocate because I've noticed recently with the media, you just got to take it with a hint of salt. And anything that anybody says, just sprinkle a little bit of salt there. Like,
yeah.
Are you saying this because you were really wrong place, wrong time, or it's a cover-up?
Yeah. Well, I guess we have to follow this story to find out more and to see how everything sorts of unfold for us as the public, because we love DJ Somebody. It's a high profile case, and it's not only DJ Somebody who died. 2 other people also lost their life tragically. It's not a nice thing, but nonetheless, we do have an exciting interview for you with Jesse. He is going to be talking at the Men's Mental Health Forum, which is tomorrow at the NAST Innovation Hub. The tickets are 250 Namibian dollars. We do encourage all of you to go out there. The conference is only for men, by the way, but if you do have men in your life that you love, that you think can benefit from this forum, please do encourage them to go. Buy them a surprise ticket. You know, recently we saw 3 male teachers committed suicide. So there is a need for us to really expand conversations around mental health. Please enjoy this interview.
You have asked and we have answered. Today we are finally talking about men's mental health, and we're talking the Men's Mental Health Forum with Jesse Shisea, who is the co-founder and CEO of Patient Care. How are you doing today?
I'm lovely, Diana. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so talk to us. You are the co-founder of Patient Care, a local innovative solution which places healthcare at the fingertips of Namibians. Tell us briefly about Patient Care and how it came about.
Patient Care was born during COVID-19 pandemic, and I was fortunate to be surrounded by doctors. And I started seeing how doctors were communicating with patients. WhatsApp calls, and somehow they got the diagnosis right, which was quite interesting to see. Thereafter, they would write the prescription note, take a picture of the prescription, and send it via WhatsApp again. And the pharmacy receives it via WhatsApp, and then it's sent to the patient. And at that point, I was like, there's a full system that we're already using. We just don't have a platform for it. And this platform now is, where do I find my medical history, prior consultations? Also, growing up, I didn't have medical aid. My parents didn't have that kind of, they didn't give us this opportunity to have medical aid, so we used government hospital. So I started asking myself then, for those that don't have medical aid, how do they get assisted from our private doctors that we have? And started putting all these things together. We learned that 82% of Namibians are uninsured, quite scary number. We started then communicating with doctors. We now have a total of 750 doctors in our platform.
Wow.
And they've all also agreed to our affordable package. So it costs $150 Namibian to consult with a doctor, which is about 90% cheaper, if not 70% cheaper, depending on the type of doctor. And also we managed to bring in pharmacies so they can deliver and patients can have access to the history. So just one more. We as Africans, we have this thing called black taxes. So young individual starts working, next thing you know, you're taking care of family. Now, if you were to send money to your cousin Diana and you asked your cousin, or your cousin asked you, hey, can I have $500 or Namibian to see a doctor? And you know your cousin's habits, he drinks and all these things, you'd be hesitant, even though it's for healthcare.
Yes.
But now with patient care, you could send your cousin a health voucher. We call it a health voucher, and it goes from your platform to their platform, and now they can access a doctor without you having the worry that the money could be used for something else.
Ah, I see. Wow.
And one last one, we're not a medical aid now, we're medical insurance. However, we provide, I'll put it in inverted commas, we're still trying to figure that word out. We provide a health coverage where employers can, for $100 Namibian a month, cover the employees. And I put those two words in inverted commas because we're not in insurance and we're not a medical aid. And we're still trying to figure out which kind of lingo to use with what we're doing. One thing's for certain, we are a service facilitator for the health industry.
All right, well, that is truly innovative. And, you know, we don't know about these things, so I'm glad that you came on here to talk about that. Now, let's shift the conversation back to the Men's Mental Health Forum. As briefly as you can, what sparked the need for you to become part of this?
One of our co-founders is a doctor, and it's a she. and it's a men's mental wellness program, right? So she ought to be sitting here actually, but it's a men's thing, and we're doing men's stuff for men. And personally, I had mental breakdown because I've been working all my life, like since I was 16. And recently I had a mental breakdown, and I figured this is exactly what we need. And not only that, our co-founder, the doctor, Dr. Ferlin, she had this idea of educating the public when she came back to Namibia after studies. And she also had this idea of starting a YouTube channel where it's all about health, everything. Pregnancy, teenage, university, men, granny, granddad, all of them. So with Patient Care Platform coming about, we figured, hey, let's bring that idea you had in and let's make it a reality. We're still trying to figure out the structure, but yeah, it's
But you're getting there.
We're getting there. We're getting there. And for me personally, it's quite exciting because, again, as a man, the stigma is we don't cry, right? But we do, and sometimes we are in our aggressive nature, so we tend to do aggressive things like suicide or things that harm others or ourselves. And I've never done any of those. However, I don't want to see my African brothers going through that. Seeing a young university student, possibly a future minister, president, or even a great entrepreneur, commit suicide, it hurt my heart. And I think that I read this recently, a student in Namibia. So for me, the event is personal, and also I feel a lot of men will come out with so much positivity and something to carry with or hold on to when in a distressful moment.
I see. Okay. All right. Are there professionals involved in the sessions, or is it more peer-led?
We have professionals. We have social worker. We have our social worker is Mr. Adam.
Okay.
We have, and he works with Gov, and he's been helping so many patients. I think he sees like 20-15 a day. So he's well equipped with well-experienced man. We have Mr. John Kamati. He does marriage counseling and so on, and he can also then bring in that aspect of relationship at the forum, because many a times you don't actually see it, but our relationships cause us to do harm to others, be it men or women. It's like the driver of mental instability many a times, even relationships with our family. And then we also have Mr. Pride Pinache. Again, he brings in the religious aspect. He's a minister, but at the same time, he's also been doing a lot of men's conferences and talking and helping. So we're trying to bring in a full scope of specific pillars in life that can help the men, and we're looking forward to it. It's really exciting.
I am looking forward to it, even though I can't attend, of course, but it is a great initiative, and of course one that is, I would say, long overdue. All right, so what kind of support systems or activities does this forum offer, and is there a community beyond this event that men can rely on?
Cool, that's a long one. I'll answer the first. I'll answer the first one. Excuse me for asking the second part, but okay. So let's talk about the sponsors, right? We've got NAST Innovation that came on as a sponsor. They've given us a venue, free of charge. The venue comes with security, chairs, building,
everything that you need.
It's everything we need for the event, which
Okay.
is perfect, and we're so happy for this and grateful. We also have Trust Care that's run by Dr. Josephina Mesho, and she has pledged to provide free healthcare for first-time visits at her private clinic for all the men that come. So they would get then the patient care health unit. It will be loaded on the app, and they can then go to Dr. Josephina Mesho's clinic with her team, and it would help her out.
That is amazing.
We also have Dr. Shisea's business, Sue's Kitchen. And men, we love food, you know, so there's going to be some food there, and it's going to be healthy food, not your KFCs and so on. You know,
proper food. I mean, she is a doctor, so
Yeah,
she has to make sure.
the healthy stuff. And lastly, we have Philip. Philip runs Rapid Rewards, and we're also now giving points out to those that attend. And these points will be used for medication discount or consultation discounts. Moving on, we'll be doing this monthly. We're also bringing in women empowerment activities like pregnancy care, hygiene, etc. But that will be our doctor to handle that. I don't want to speak too much on that. I'm not a lady.
Okay.
We'll be doing group therapy sessions for university students and employees and everybody that needs it. So public therapy, 10, 15 people. And a whole lot of more cool stuff. So we have a full department that will be running the mental well-being of a human being, because that falls part of your healthcare.
Yes.
And lastly, we have a WhatsApp community where we communicate what we're doing, and also for new members, we add them on our WhatsApp community. Everybody's got WhatsApp. It's easy. And I think that answers the first part.
That does answer the first part, but unfortunately we are running out of time. So I do have to ask, how can people acquire tickets, and what is the fee?
Cool. So we have our tickets running on NAM Events. They can go on our platforms, Patient Care. They'll see the posts, and they can click on the link. The cost is 250 online, 350 at the door.
Okay.
And yeah, it's easy. Get a ticket for your man in your life, right? Be it a brother, be it your husband, your boyfriend, your dad. You know, us men don't normally do such activities, and that's why it's not well known. But it's highly needed. And if they come, I mean, they get a free consultation, food, and they get to network with other men. There could be other leaders.
For 250, I think it's a bargain. All right, thank you so much, Jesse, and we wish you all the best with your event.
Thank you.
All right, stick around. We'll be right back right after this.
Moro Namibia, catch chill sessions every Saturday at 1900 hours on NTV, hosted by Michael Kayunde, for trending Namibian music videos and top entertainment news. Or alternatively, watch anytime on Echo via OneUp2, your hub for all episodes.
Thank you so much for joining us on this edition of Smell the Coffee. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place.